Hey guys, welcome back to Brit Indians. I'm Joshua. So, today we are going to see what are the airport procedures for flying from any country to the UK. For example, if you are from India or Pakistan or Nepal or any other country, we are going to see what are the airport procedures, immigration procedures, what they will ask in the border control in the UK, and once you reach UK, how to travel to your final destinations. So this is what we are going to see in this video. So let's get into the video. First, you need to book your flight tickets. So, for the flight tickets, in India, the confirmed flights are Air India, Air Vistara, British Airways, SpiceJet. So, these are the confirmed flights that are flying to the UK, and there are some European flights like Air France and KLM and Lufthansa. So, you just check with them whether they are flying to UK, and the procedures for them will be different. There is no PCR test required, that is, there is no COVID test required for flying from India to the UK. But if you're transiting through Europe, then you have to check with the airline. For the packing list for UK, you can just check my packing list video. I will link it here so you can watch it. And I have also made a video on what are the things that you shouldn't carry in your cabin baggage and in your check-in baggage. So I will link that also here, so you can just go and check it there. So these videos will be helpful for you to finish your packing. First, you have to book your flight tickets. On the day of travel, try to arrive at least before 3 hours to the airport. Within 48 hours of your travel, there is a requirement for you to fill the passenger locator form. So you have to go to the UK website, UK government website. I have given the link in the description. You have to click that and you have to fill that passenger locator form. It will ask for your flight details and where you will be staying in the UK. So it's just a general detail. So you have to fill that within 48 hours of your travel. That is, if your travel is in the next 48 hours, then you have to fill only at that time. You shouldn't fill that before the 48-hour duration. Once you fill that, you have to take a printout of the submission document, and it will have a QR code. Have that with you and take that to the airport when you are traveling. Do online check-in and have your boarding pass with you while going to the airport. Once you reach the airport, take your boarding pass, your flight ticket, and then your passport with you before entering the gate. Always have a pen with you. They will do a temperature check at the gate, and then they will ask you to fill a health declaration form. So always have a pen with you, because you have to fill a lot of forms during your travel, especially if you're transiting through some cities or some countries, then you have to fill a lot of forms. So have pen with you always. If you're traveling from India, have Arogya Setu app with you. Do a health test in the Arogya Setu app. It is nothing but you have to say whether you are having a cold or you are having a cough, and pre-register with the Arogya Setu app before your travel. Do not wrap your check-in baggage, because if you are a person who has frequently traveled to Middle East or some other countries, you have this habit of wrapping the bag. So don't do the baggage wrap. Your baggage should not be wrapped. Your baggage should not be locked. You can only use TSA lock to lock your baggage. So you can find TSA lock in all shops. You can buy that, and you can also find that in Amazon. You can order that, and you can use that lock to lock your baggage. You shouldn't use any other locks. Once you enter the airport, go to the check-in counter, and there you have to give your passport and your ticket boarding pass, and then you have to weigh your check-in baggage. Always keep in mind, have 1 kg less than your baggage allowance. That is, if your check-in baggage allowance is, for example, 23 kgs per bag, and you are measuring exactly 23 kg in your house, that may vary with the weight in the airport. So always have a 1 kg buffer, so that even if you weigh 22 kg in your house, it will sometimes show you 23 kg in the airport. Some flights may allow a buffer of 1 kg, like 24 kg, but some doesn't allow that. So if you're packing like 2 bags of 23 each, then always try to pack 2 bags of 22 each, because if you're packing 23, it may show 24 in the system. Sometimes they allow the buffer, sometimes they won't allow that, but we don't have to give them the chance. So please always have a 1 kg buffer for your weight. After dropping your bags in the counter, then you have to move to the immigration counter. So if you're going out of India or any other country, you have to cross the immigration check. So in the immigration check, have your passport and your boarding pass with you. So give it to them. They will ask you a question like why are you going to the UK? Then you can say that you are going for your studies. If you are a tier 4 dependent, then you have to have your husband's visa copy and BRP copy. If they don't have a BRP, you have the visa copy with you. They will ask for that. After immigration check, they will stamp and give your passport and your boarding pass to you. After immigration check, you have to go to the security check. After crossing the security check, you can see signs for your gate. So check the gate number in your boarding pass and go to the respective gate and wait there to catch your flight. If you are transiting outside of the UK in any other country or other cities inside your country, then ask in the check-in counter while dropping your bags that whether your bags will be directly transported from your place to the UK, so that you don't have to take your check-in baggage in any other transiting place. Always check with the counter for that, because sometimes some flights, if you're transiting to the same country, then you may sometimes have to take your baggage in the transiting place. Then you have to recheck again in that airport. So always ask to the counter where you're dropping the bags whether your bags will be taken directly to the UK. Once you land in the UK, you have to go to the immigration check. So whichever be your first landing point in the UK, for example, if you're directly going to Newcastle through an European airline, or if you're going to London, then whichever is your first destination point in the UK, there you have to do your customs and immigration check. In the flight, they will give you a landing card. So you have to fill the landing card and you have to give it to the immigration officer. If you don't get it in the flight, then no problem. There will be a landing card inside the airport while going to the immigration. You can go and take the landing card and you can fill that. So it will ask for your flight details and your accommodation details, where you're going to stay, and then it will ask for you to declare if you're bringing any unwanted goods or excessive money, like about 10,000 pounds or something. So you can read that and you can fill that and you can do the declaration. While approaching the immigration counter, you can see there will be 2 lines. So one is for the UK or EU passport and another one is for the other passport holders. So you have to go through the other passport holders if you are not a UK or EU passport holder. Then in the other passport line, you can see there will be 2 lines. One is for the fast track counter and another one is for the normal passport holder. So the fast track counter is for people who are having e-passport and they will have already registered in the online for a fast track counter. So if your country is having a e-passport, then you can go to the UK government website and you can register for a fast track queue. And if you are not having the e-passport, then you can go through the normal counter. To reach the immigration officer, it will take around 1 hour. So if you are having a connecting flight, at least have a buffer of 2 hours so that you can finish your immigration and collect your baggage, and then you can go to catch your flight. Once you reach the immigration officer, greet him, give him the passport and your boarding pass, and have the other documents like your CAS letter, your passenger locator form, and other visa documents that you have submitted during your visa process. Have all that in a folder and take that in your hand, so that you don't have to struggle at the time when he asks for any documents. So mainly he will ask which university you are going, where you are gonna stay, and how you are gonna transport to that place where you are gonna stay. So tell him the details. After that, he will stamp on your passport and return your passport to you. So once you finish the immigration thing, you can walk to the baggage collection area. There you can find your baggage and you can just take them in a trolley and you can move it out of the customs area. So once you're crossing the customs area, there may be a check in the customs area. They may ask you to open your bags when you're crossing the customs area. So once you cross the customs check, if you're going for a connecting flight, then check which terminal you are going to. Sometimes your flight will be in 3rd terminal and you will be in 5th terminal. So you can go to the other terminals by taking a underground tube, or you can take a shuttle bus. So you can see the signs for catching connecting flight, and you can follow the signs to take the tube or a bus. For taking a tube, if you are just going inside the terminals, like if you are going transferring from only terminal 5 to 3 or 4 or 2, then you can use the free ticket for the underground tube. So you can just go to the ticketing machine and you can see that free transfer tickets. So you can just take the free transfer ticket and you can use the ticket to open the gate and catch the train. This is only for transiting only within the terminals of Heathrow. If you are going to London, then you have to take the underground tube. So you can look signs for taking the underground tube, and you can take a ticket from the ticketing machine and you can catch the train to London. So this train will take you to London King's Cross, or if you want to go to any previous station before that, you can get down in that station. But for people who are going to take a train from London, you can go to London King's Cross station. If you come out of the London King's Cross underground tube, there will be London King's Cross station and St Pancras station. So these are the big stations in UK. So if you are going to any other places in UK, for example, if you are traveling to Newcastle, if you are traveling to Manchester, if you are traveling to Edinburgh, if you are traveling to any place in the like Birmingham, in the Midlands region, then you have to take the train from London King's Cross or St Pancras. You can use apps like Trainline or Cross Country to book your tickets. You can book your tickets from Heathrow to directly to your place, but you have to take the trains will be like you have to take the tube train from Heathrow to London, and then from London it will be either from London King's Cross or St Pancras, or there is another station called London Euston. So these three are the main stations in London which will have trains to other places to UK. You can also take a bus directly from Heathrow to your place. So you can use National Express coach. So you can use their website to book buses to other places in the UK. But if you're going to any places beyond Newcastle, or if you're going to Edinburgh or any other places which is like a far distance from Heathrow, then it will take around 8 hours journey in the bus. For that, it's better to take a train. If you're confused whether to go in a train or a bus, just Google it. Like if you're, for example, if you're going to Oxford, there won't be a national coach, so you have to take another bus. Just Google like buses from Heathrow to Oxford. It will directly take you to the buses page. You can book the buses there. It will show you which terminal the bus will come, so you can take the underground tube or shuttle bus to transfer to that terminal, and you can catch the bus there. To catch the buses in the Heathrow, you have to come out of the terminal. For example, if the bus is from terminal 3, you have to take a tube or something to come to the terminal 3, and you can come out of the terminal 3 and you can catch the bus outside. There will be like a bus station outside the airport. You can just go and catch your bus there. Welcome to United Kingdom. I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any other questions, just leave it in the comment section, or you can just message me in Instagram. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I post a new video. We will meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye, cheers.